Breaking point, far-left comic Michael Rapaport slams cadaver Biden, says voting for Trump on the table after migrants beat cops in NYC. Comedian and staunch critic of former President Trump Michael Rapaport unleashed a scathing rant against New York City's immigration problems and President Biden's priorities this week, suggesting that if Biden doesn't deal with the problems here at home, voting for Trump is on the table. Rapaport shared a video to X Friday railing against the recent news story about migrants in New York City beating up cops and then being released shortly after the altercation. Furious at the idea that the Biden administration has been tougher on foreign issues than domestic issues like a record migrant surge, Rapaport opened the clip by slamming his fist on a table and declaring, "This is why when I say voting for pig Donald Trump is on the table, voting for pig Donald Trump is on the table," he explained. The other day in New York City, 6 illegal aliens jumped a New York City cop, NYPD's finest. They jumped a New York City cop in Times Square and were arrested and released without bail. The incident happened this week and was captured on surveillance footage. It showed 2 cops wrestling with and getting kicked by multiple migrants. As Rapaport noted, several of the men arrested for the incident were released without bail, and 4 of them are believed to have used fake names to obtain travel vouchers and flee the city for California. Rapaport appeared furious with the news and commented on recent footage showing one of the migrants flipping off a news camera while leaving a New York City courtroom. Released without bail, came out of the courtroom on some Tupac raising the middle finger with the Detroit Red Wings jersey. Let me tell you something. What the fuck is the world coming to if you could be from another country, beat up a cop in New York City, and walk out with no fuck bail? What the fuck is the world coming to? Ripping into the current president, he continued. On the same day that happens, Cadaver Joe Biden issues an executive order about 4 asses settlers in Judea, Samaria, aka the West Bank. Some troublemakers, 3 of the 4 have already been arrested. He ripped Biden for fixating on that issue when there's a war going on in the region and while there's 100+ hostages still being held in Gaza. You're talking about that, but you've got nothing to say about motherfuck beating up cops in New York City, the greatest city on earth. Towards the end of the tirade, Rapaport stated, "Maybe my city is not the greatest city on earth anymore. If you could beat up cops in the greatest city in the world and be released without bail, are we the greatest city on earth? Cadaver Joe Biden, we see you. We fact see you." Rapaport previously threatened to vote for Trump last fall, warning he would do so if anti-Semitism isn't brought under control in America.